Chapter 5. And bloody adverts. Oh look, it's not Deezer this time. That's a new one. And ugh. 10 years later, these ads will no longer be here. And by ad. When I restart booking. Go away, Google. The challenge. Oh, there's a challenge. Now playing Kenna, you stand in the center of the camp filled with mercenaries and former Stormholt soldiers. In front of you is Leon, the former guard captain of Stormholt, and Severin, the leader of the mercenaries. Everyone take a good look. For the first time, we've got royalty in our camp. Oh, fuck. Too bad it's just till we turn her for Prince Marco's reward. It's true, I'm Queen Kenna Rise of Stormholt, and I intend to take back the 5 kingdoms. People in the crowd all start murmuring. The army strength is epic. You're the one people are talking about. The lost queen who's gathering an army? It's really her, the legend's true. I say we let them be on their way. We don't need to turn her over to Marco. Ha! You've got the queen here and you're just gonna let her walk away? The bounty Prince Marco has put on her head is 3,000 gold coins. Oh, fuck you too. Mercenaries cheer. Wait for months off of that. Turn her over and Marco will have her head. So, who's she to us? The mercenaries begin to jeer. There's another way. You could join me, all of you. We'll retake this land and restore our kingdom to glory. Glory? You mean your glory? You want some queen in a castle sitting on the throne of pillows while real men like me do the dirty work? No! A real leader fights his own fights. Everyone else is just a weakling waiting till someone strong crushes them. Your mother learned that the hard way, didn't she? Oh. You'll bleed for that. You punch Severin squarely in the jaw. He takes a step back. She's fast. Severin glares at you, then laughs. Oh, so the little girl has a temper. That almost tickled. My mother was a great woman. And now she's a dead one. That's how things go. We live in the real world out here. And in the real world, there's a mighty price on your pretty head. Severin, I can't let you hand her over. Don't be a fool. You can't seriously want to join her cause. I don't, but we can release her, Gabriel. There's no reason to have their blood on our hands. I mean Severin, not Gabriel. Ugh. I think of about 3,000 reasons. Who's with me? I am. The mercenaries cheers. Some of the former Stormholt soldiers join in, but others look conflicted. Well, besides, it's my call. The strong lead, the weak bleed, and I'm the strongest one here. Get over here, Queen Kenna. You're coming with me. Severin reaches for you, but Gabriel steps in. I challenge you, Severin. No, let me challenge myself. Huh? As you said, strength leads among your people. If you're the strongest one here, prove it. Fight me. What? Oh, come on, let me fight. Let me fight. You're playing as Dominic. God damn it. God damn it, Dominic. In the kitchens, you find Rose baking bread for the night's dinner. Have you learned anything about our friend in the dungeon? Oh, Dominic, it's so sad. He's bleeding from a dozen wounds and can barely move his arm. They must have broken it. He needs real food to recover, but they only let him bring him the scraps. They don't care if he recovers. You heard Marco in the courtyard. They mean to kill him. It's only a question of when. The guards told me I'd be bringing food until the end of the week. Then we'll have to act before then. With any luck, I'll save our friend before he's tortured into giving up any information about Kenna. The princess. Were you in love with her? Me and Kenna in love? I'm sorry. It's so obvious he kind of has a crush on her. That's the thing. I think he kind of has a crush on her, because at the start he was like, "You'll never beat me," and he would. The thing is with him, you kind of had her going jealous, and then when he was running off, if friends, like the majority of people I know, they wouldn't like throw themselves in danger unless it was unless it was family member or someone they truly loved. So I'm gonna go with that logic and say this. To the day that I didn't realise. But every day that she's gone, I fear for her life. I got 1 romance point that season. So that's why you're so eager to risk yours. What's the point of being safe when the one you love is in danger? You're right. So tell me, what can I do to help? I think you've done enough. Leave the rest to me. Pardon me, we're in this together. It's one thing for me to risk my own life, but I don't want to see you in danger. Every day we live here, we're in danger. Last week, Marco had his servant flogged to death for spilling wine on his tunic. Fair enough, but Rose, you've always been cautious. I couldn't live myself if you got into trouble because of me. Oh, well, Rose blushes. Being near you makes me brave. Oh, Rose. I'd follow you anywhere, Dominic. So what's your plan? Oh, God. I just fucked up, didn't I? I've just made a love triangle, haven't I? If you're bringing the prisoner food, then we can use that. Maybe today I can go with you. It's a plan, then. I was created a love triangle. I like it. Now playing as Kenna, you and Gabriel have been placed in Leon's tent and put under guard while the mercenaries gather for the duel. At least they had the decency to return my sword to me. Gabriel twirls his sword and practices the strike while you watch frowning. It was a cunning move. I wasn't entirely sure it would work. You challenged him publicly, his bloodlust blinded him. It worked because you challenged him publicly. I'd say, if it was private, it'd be like, yeah, there's no point wasting my time on you. You challenging Severin in front of his people meant he couldn't back down without looking weak. And he holds on to his power here because of his strength. The moment he looks weak, the other mercenaries would turn on him. Precisely. Gabriel practices a lunge. But Gabriel, I wish you weren't doing this. Funny, I thought I was supposed to be your bodyguard. Just because you spent your life worrying about me doesn't mean I can't worry about you too. I wish the knights would be hearing this and be like, wait, she does care about her people. My queen, this duel is the only answer to our predicament. I'm not sure this is a good idea. There is still enough fight in me to defend you. I know you would die to protect me, Gabriel. It's the dying part I'd rather avoid. You've been like a father for as long as I can remember. You've always been there to protect me. And it was my pleasure, always. You've grown so quickly. Do you remember when you were just a girl? The ball your mother held in your honor when I found you in tears. Is this really the time to dredge up that embarrassing memory? You learned a valuable lesson that day, or do you not remember? Want to see what Kenna was like as a little girl? This is your chance. Unlocking memories will give you exclusive scenes. You got a chance to earn more prestige points and increase your army score for the final battle. Remember to keep building your army score for the final battle. Even 1 point can make a huge difference. Oh, thank God. Okay, I remember. Gabriel's loyalty towards you has increased. I do. You close your eyes and remember the ball that happened years ago. Sniffle. Come on now, little princess. It's time for you to be presented at court. I don't want to go. Can't we just stay and play? I would enjoy that very much, but a princess has a responsibility to her people. I know. Do you want me to go in your place? As your bodyguard, it's my sworn duty to defend and protect you. I'll put on a tiny princess dress and a tiny princess crown, and no one would ever know the difference between me and the real Princess Kenna. Gabriel, that's silly. You don't look like me. No? Perhaps you would tell me why you don't want to go, and then we can see if we can figure out an answer. I'm afraid. Afraid? I've never known you to be afraid of anything. You're not afraid of the horses, or getting hit with a practice sword. You didn't even make a squeak when you fell in the river last year. Those things are easy. I'm afraid of making you mad, everyone laughing at me. I'm afraid of everyone laughing at me. And who would laugh at you? I heard Princess Lillian talking, and she said that everyone at court will think I'm a fool. She said my hair is always a mess, and my dress is always muddy, and I don't deserve to be queen. Well, Princess Lillian's kingdom is half the size of yours, so maybe she says those things because she's jealous. Her hair is always so perfectly braided, and her dresses are always not muddy. That's only because she isn't the same sort of princess as you are. Perhaps she is content with just sitting in her throne. Perhaps she's never seen the sunrise over the stables, or collected tadpoles in the moat, or picked roses in the garden. I don't have tadpoles anymore, I have frogs. So, is there any reason to be afraid of what she might say? No. And there's certainly no reason for you to be crying in the corner of the castle. I guess not. Then dry your eyes, my princess. I know courtly life can be scary. But you must face the same way you face all your fears. Imagine you're calming a wild horse or falling into a river. How would you tell yourself to be brave? Think about what to do next. Good idea. Now what do you have to do next? Dry my tears, smooth my gown, dance in the first dance, and remember the steps. That sounds like a plan. One step at a time, and soon enough you'll be done. Do you feel better? Yes. I suppose a bull isn't as scary as a river, is it? Not at all. Now come with me. It's time to go enjoy the ball. Gabriel, I love you. My best friend. I love you too very much. Okay, let's go. I love Gabriel's character. He's like a dad figure for her. I love it. You've always been there for me, Gabriel. And I'll continue to do so, that I promise. But just like at the ball, you can't do everything for me. Some things I have to do for myself. Please, don't go through with this. There must be another way. I wish you were right, but these men will only show respect to strength. The strong lead, the weak bleed. You're right, the strong lead. Then I'm doing it. Let me do it. Fuck's sake. Dominic, stop getting in the middle of the action. I'll take the food down to him. Not alone you won't. I'll come with you. Me too. We'll all need something to carry. Lucky for you, I also bring the guards their dinner, so there's plenty to go around. Here, Trystan, take this pitcher of water. Dom, take these plates. Carrying the night's meal, the three of you head to the dungeon. About time we got our food, wench. Here you go, sir, and may I fill your glass? As Rose talked to the guard, you and Trystan set down the plates and quietly slip into the shadows. And for dinner, I've made you the finest roasted quail. When the guard eat their food, you sneak down the stairs to find the monk's cell. You approach one of the cells in the back. Sir, are you in here? Yes. Oh, the monk. The monk slowly pulls himself over to the bars. Here, take this food. What news have you, my friend? Did my hawk reach you in time? You're the one who sent the warning? Then you did get it in time. Yes, the Queen lives, or at least she was alive when I last saw her. She fled with her guard. Gabriel, so the old man is still kicking. He remains a dedicated protector to Queen Kenna. I haven't seen Kenna in 2 years. Tell me, is she happy? Is she safe? Did she ever speak with me? Is she safe? I'm being more concerned about her safety then. She has grown into a fearsome warrior, that much I can say for certain. She is well equipped to protect herself. There's no time for this, Dom. You're right, we've got to get you out of here. My execution has been ordered for tomorrow. Prince Marco will have my head before sunset. Tomorrow? But I heard that it would be the end of the week. Apparently, any information I have is no longer needed. They've stopped questioning me. What? I believe this means Prince Marco has uncovered something about where Queen Kenna is now. I wish I knew more. Fuck you, Severin. This isn't good. We've got to figure out what Marco knows. But first, we're breaking you out of here. I'm not letting them kill you. Don't concern yourselves with me. I've accepted my fate. Well, we haven't. We'll be back soon. Be prepared to flee. You lean forward to clasp the monk's hand. He stares at the flame-shaped marking on your chest. That brand. I didn't know you were from the mountain tribes. If I am, no one bothered to tell me. Then you have no idea what the mark means. Something to do with fire? Some strange things have been happening to me. The monk stares into your eyes. Have you felt it, the fire? How did you? Just then you hear the clanking sound of the gate opening. Bartel and Helene are coming. If they spot us, they'll recognize us and know we're up to something. Then we'll just have to make sure they don't see us. You hide in the cell next to the monks, pulling Trystan in with you. I don't see why they can't do it now. I bought my new set of pokers and everything. Prince Marco wants a public execution. You can't round up all the rabble in a couple of hours. Notices have been sent. You hear the sound of footsteps stop. Should we go now? Wait. No, we wait. They're not at the cell yet, or we would have heard them talking to the monk. You wait for a moment. The sound of footsteps resume. Here he is. Indeed, there's our prisoner. Are you satisfied, Helene? You can't be too careful. I've never fully trusted the castle staff. I believe some may still be loyal to the full queen. Yeah, I guess we could have killed them all. If you want to make your own food and empty your own chamber pot. On your feet, prisoner. Trystan looks at you, unsure. Now? Now. You and Trystan sneak past the cell where Helene and Bartel are speaking to the monk. You should have saved yourself when you had the chance. Now Prince Marco has no need of you. I would never betray my queen. Insolent wretch. Bartel kicks him. The monk lets out a groan. You feel anger growing inside you. ... He's like, shit. Up ahead you see Rose waiting at the gates, gesturing quickly for you to come. How do you react? Big fuck! 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 That wasn't meant to happen. What? Oh shit. He's like... I should sneak past the guard. Little noise as possible. Hate this creepy dungeon. You get past the guard successfully and motion for Trystan to lead you. Fuck! Just as Trystan is about to step forward, the guard turns and spots Trystan standing right behind him. Who are you and what are you doing in the dungeons? That is to say... Shit. I'm sorry. Sorry, I have to be shit. What in the... Stab him, stab him, stab him, stab him. Stab him and run! Stab him and run! You killed him, Dominic. What have you done? What was I supposed to do? Stand there and watch him kill you first? You're right. Let's just keep moving. Yeah, run off! Just run the fuck away. I say you a mouth gate. Tom, I didn't have a choice. Let's go. I didn't have much of a choice. He was going to kill Trystan. Sometimes I never thought I'd say in my life. The three of you flee up the stairs and rush back to your bedroom. Nothing happened. It was all a dream. Nothing. It's Kenna, you're pacing in the unsent while Gabriel sharpens his sword. Severin enters. Gabriel, we must talk man to man now. Gabriel whispers to you. More like man to beast. Killing you will be easy. You are old and I am so big. So I'm here to offer you a deal. You join us and work for me. And what happens to me? What do you think? We turn you over to the prince and live like kings. In case it wasn't clear before, I stand beside Kenna. Forget about the wench. Without her kingdom, she's nothing. She will be my queen until my death. A death that's happening tonight. If you won't save your skin, then I'll enjoy taking it. Eek. You're so soft, old man. You don't remember what it's like to be in a real fight. We shall see about that. Gabriel rises to his feet, but Severin darts close to him, planting a foot behind Gabriel, knocking him down. No! You get Gabriel's sword and point it at Severin. Back away from him. Severin laughs. Good instincts for a royal. Before you can react, he pulls a dagger out of his sleeves and throws it, cutting your hand and causing you to drop the sword. Don't point a sword at me, little girl, not unless you're planning to stick it in me. And you're welcome for showing you a taste of what to come. Maybe you'll take my offer now, old man. Never. Hope the little girl is ready to see your head rolling by her feet. I'll make sure she gets a good view. That won't happen. And will you stop it? By letting someone else die for you? You rulers are all the same. That's why my men and I bow to no one. Kenna, pay him no mind. He can't possibly understand the weight of ruling a kingdom. No, Gabriel, he's right. I am. Yes, you are. I can't sit safely while others fight for me. If I'm gonna rule, it won't be because someone handed it me. If I'm going to rule, it will be because I fought my way through every last enemy standing in my path. So you see, I won't be like other rulers. I can't be like other rulers. If I'm going to be queen that the people fight for, I must prove I'm strong enough to deserve their loyalty. And that starts now. What are you saying? I will fight Severin myself. Ha, yes! Yes! I am pleased. Chapter progress. You chose to reign reminiscence about your... You chose to reign... Not... Ugh, about your childhood with Gabriel. Overall progress. Severin's a bit like, oh god. Yeah. I still haven't got that many weapons, but fuck it. It's pretty good. Allies 15 out of 15, troops 5 out of 5. Taking infant choices 25 out of 45. Army score 88 out of 119. Okay, I think I've run out of keys now. Yeah, I've run out, so I'm going to have to wait for a couple of hours. And I have another diamond. So, chapter 6. Kenna survive a duel against the biggest, baddest, and most bloodthirsty mercenary in the army? Well, probably because there's, what, 3 times that more chapters? There's like 12 chapters left, so she probably can, and the mercenaries are probably all going to go, yeah, bye, do Severin's rule. Anyway, I'll see you all then.